Okay, good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Lasham Briefing for Saturday, the 10th of August, 2024. First of all, a big thank you to everybody who flew yesterday and respected the extended Odium airspace. Okay, a big well done to everybody for staying out of that. So we're going to start here with a quick look at the jet stream, just to show you what that's doing over the next few days. And you can see at basically midnight last night, it was sat right across the Atlantic. We'll just run that through for a few sort of steps and probably into about Sunday or Monday. And we can see that it's right today, the jet sits right over the UK, and then a kink starts to appear as we move into Sunday and into Monday, and that's going to bring a couple of low pressures and some more sort of complicated frontal systems on it. So if we compare that with the synoptics, this is lunchtime yesterday, into midnight last night, and into lunchtime today. And we can see by lunchtime we've got this cold front approaching with a slight bit of a warm front on the end of it. And that's probably what's giving us the weather that we've got at this moment in time. We'll run that through another 24 hours, just like to see what's happening overnight and into tomorrow. And you can see there's low pressure starting to wind up here out in the Atlantic, and the fronts that are associated with those are extending out quite a long way over the UK. And that's, again, going to give us one or two problems, I think, over the weekend. Looking at the sat pic, you can see there's a lot of upper cloud here associated with that sort of frontal system. And if I take the slider here and just run it backwards and forwards over the last hour or so, you can see underneath that there's a lot of wave in the southwest in Wales and up in towards the borders in Scotland. So possibly a good wave day for some of the clubs that are within reach of that. Rain, we've got a bit of rain into Wales at the moment, one or two showers south of the sort of M4 corridor. And if we have a look at the forecast projection throughout the day, we can see that rain does kind of fizzle out and it stays well away from us here at Lasham. And we should get a good day's flying in, albeit there'll be very little soaring, I think. But right through into the evening, it should be flyable all day. Looking at the spot winds then, to the north of us, 230, 15 knots, to the south, 240, 20 knots, 1,000 feet. And comparing that with the local public forecast, we've got sort of southwesterly, west southwesterly winds all day long. Temperatures today will get up to about 22 maximum. It will be quite warm, but it's going to be a lot of cloud up there, so probably not too much sun on the ground. Temperatures from GFS are showing around about 20 centigrade with a dew point down at about 14. And currently here at Lasham, we've got about 16 and 14. And it's been gradually rising from about 7 o'clock this morning. Dave Masson's suggesting that provisionally in the afternoon, there might be some good cumulus. He thinks the cloud base might have got to about 4,500 feet under an inversion at 6,000, and it might be okay for 300 to 500 Ks. And that's different to what you're about to see from the next few slides when we get there. Look out the window at the moment. I'll just refresh that to get the latest. You can see this low cumulus forming, and above that, the upper clouds start to break up a little bit, but not much. RAF Odium, the TAF is not valid. That's yesterday's. The METAR at the moment, 2106 knots, greater than 10K visibility, broken at 4,200. But also broken at 10,000 sort of upper cloud there. Temperature 15, dew point 13. And Farnborough is 1806 knots at the moment, 150 veering to 220, greater than 10K's visibility, scattered at 4,300 with a temperature of 15 and dew point 13. So sky sight today, potential flight distance isn't looking too great in the Lasham area. But if you have a look at the spot forecast for Lasham on sky sight, you can see that they're showing the cloud base rising very slowly throughout the day. Maybe gets about 3,000 feet above sea level, so about 2,500 feet above sight. And that's where the differences are with Dave Masson's forecast. Looking at top meteo, again, it's very similar, kind of concurs with SkySight in terms of potential flight distance. And looking at the thermal projections throughout the day, this is 9 o'clock this morning. And if we run that throughout the day, hour on hour, we can see that in the Lasham area, there's very little activity thermal-wise. It just is pretty much clear for thermals until about 3 in the afternoon. And even then, it's only up to about 2,000, maybe 2,500 feet at the most. So between 3 and 5, maybe 3 and 6, there might be a little bit of soaring to be had. So no times today. 21 is the usual Barton Stacey. There's live firing there. Ash Ranges at 26 there, which is Delta 132. That's active today. 12 and 13 down here is Compton Abyss. There's a restricted area, which is temporary, and there's an air display on, and it's no time from 0900 to 1900 UTC. Bit further north, 33, we've got the comps on at Nymphsfield. 34 is live firing at Otmere, and I doubt anyone will get this far underneath the airspace north of London, but Cheshire does a fly past at around about 1730 to 1800. So moving on to the local forecast and airfield brief. We'll start with the ODM cross-section, and you can see they're predicting sort of cloud around about 2,000 to 3,000 feet throughout the day, with weak thermals 2 to 3 knots between about 10 a.m. And about 3:30, 4 p.m. The booking system is showing quite a few single-seaters are available today, and what's up here equates to the Geodiscus being on the Compass flight, K21 on book flying, one on the casual list. The K21 is booked for guest flying with Origin. K13 on trial lessons all day, and a K13 slot available this morning. SH2, 4, 6, and 7 have all got availability. And there are 2 instructors on the list for this morning, Chris Harrison and Chris Marin. They're only here until lunchtime, so please make use of them. Get out there early and do your flying. And of course, the simulator is available as per normal. There's no movements to report today. And operation-wise, we're set up on runway 27 for a summer operation, for a dry operation there. Barry's already got the launch point vehicle out, and it's going to be moderate west-southwesterly winds all day. Just a reminder for the buggies, we're not insured for passengers that are not in a proper seat, so no riding in the flatbed at the rear. Thank you. So here's our pictorial representation. Launch point vehicle out on 27, winch launching to the south on the grass, club area towing off the runway, and if there is a club grid today, which I very much doubt, that will be in the usual place to the north. That's it for today. Thank you very much. We'll see you all out in the airfield. Have a great day's flying, and please keep it safe.